What's going on, wrestling family? Welcome back to the channel. I know you've read the title, and I'm sure majority of you guys have heard these three words at one point in time of being a wrestling fan, and that is wrestling is fake. And I've heard it more as I've gotten older because most people believe that wrestling is only relegated to people who are of a certain age group in like kindergarten, grade school, and middle school, and that's the cutoff right there. You know what I'm saying? And most people who do tell me this in person are genuinely nice people. They are genuinely curious as to why I still watch wrestling. Some of them are ex-wrestling fans, and some who are just never got into wrestling at all. And that's fine with me because, you know, everybody doesn't have to understand why anyone is into whatever they are into, especially if it's not hurting anybody. You know, I still don't understand why people like pineapple pizza. That makes no sense. Like, to me, honestly, a juicy pizza doesn't sound appetizing. I'm sorry, I can't help it. But if you like pizza, I love it. And I just found out that people eat applesauce on pork chops. Where is this meat to fruit fusion coming from? I'm genuinely concerned for the human race. Like, who's coming up with these combinations? It's crazy. But hey, like I said, if you guys like it, if you subscribe to this channel, I love you guys, okay? I have no hate for you. But I say all that to say this. We have this small sector of individuals, which I know we shouldn't really give a lot of, I guess, credence or a lot of credit or spotlight to these individuals. And these are individuals whose sole purpose in life is to try to ruin things for people that enjoy something they don't understand. And they generally come out and say, I don't understand what's wrong with you. Why do you like something fake? Wrestling is fake. They try to ruin it for us by telling us that wrestling is fake. And I got news for people like that. If you're watching this video, if you run into a person who's a wrestling fan who is 28 years of age plus, or a person who's been watching wrestling since the Attitude Era and still watching it now, you ain't doing nothing, bro. We stuck in this. You telling us it's fake ain't changing nothing, bro. We put too much sweat, tears, gas, energy, money, views, hours, times, all kind of stuff into this for us to just step away just because you come around and tell us that it's fake. And they get upset when you don't agree with them about it being fake. It's just strange because it's not affecting their lives at all. Now, here's the thing. If you don't want to accept that we like wrestling, just step away. Just go away. Just go away. I would love for you to be a part of the community, but not with that type of attitude, okay? Just step away for a little bit, okay? Now, and they will tell us that, how do you enjoy something fake? How do you waste your money and your time and energy on something fake? But that's the interesting thing for me. And I'm only talking about the people who are aggressive with it. People are just saying it jokingly, or they're just genuinely interested. I'm not talking to y'all. I'm talking about the people who just are so aggressively upset about the fact that we like something that they perceive as fake, okay? And I'm just like, how can you say this, bro? How can you say this? When we know one of the most profitable industries as of now, making billions and billions of dollars, is the movie industry, specifically the superhero genre and action films. How are you gonna get mad at me for watching wrestling because it's fake and you keep going to see Fast and the Furious? And I love Fast and the Furious, bro. I went to go see it too. I love those movies. It is what it is. But you can't have that argument when you go to see that. How are you gonna say that when you go to pay money to see Benedict Cumberbatch throw gang signs up to conjure magic? He can't do that in real life. And if you do that in the wrong hood, it may not end well for him. So hopefully he's not practicing those scenes down in the hood somewhere. So, but anyway, it's not real. At least for Ricochet, if we see him do a 450 splash on the pay-per-view, we can go see him and he'll do it in real life. Y'all got to wait 2 to 4 years to get stuff done in post-production for you to see that. We can see it right now. And I have no problem with the MCU fans. I love comic books. I got short boxes and long boxes in my room. And I'm not the biggest MCU, DCU fan, but that's a whole different conversation, okay? Like, and we all saw John Wick 4. I love that movie. There's no way Keanu Reeves is going up the stairs to kill 50 people being injured to eventually face Joe Burrow at the end of the movie. Or remember, Kanye West was in there with that dog? That ain't happening in real life. I know he's not Kanye West. He just kind of looked like Kanye West. But at the end of the day, how can you guys get mad at us for that? How can you get mad at us for spending money on something fake when you got credit card statements with OnlyFans on there and majority of the girls on there got GMO bodies? And it's no disrespect to the ladies. If you do that because it feels good, do your thing. It's your body, your choice. But I'm talking about the conversation of spending money on something that is perceived as fake, okay? That's the argument I'm trying to say. But anyway, you wondering why I got Chris Jericho on the screen? It's because this is an old interview. I'm sure most of you guys have already seen. If you've been on Instagram, if you've been on Facebook, I'm sure they've had it there. But if you haven't, I think this is a good interview here. The interviewer basically tells Chris Jericho that Vince McMahon has said that wrestling was fake. And Chris Jericho's response to that comment is brilliant. It's brilliant. So let's get into this really quick. I know I've been talking too much. Let it go.
And when you say that to people, because Vince came out and said that wrestling is quote-unquote fake a while ago.
See, but that's a BS thing for him to say. For the owner of the company to say that, that's wrong, because it's not fake. It's predetermined entertainment, but we are real-life stuntmen going out there with one take and no safety net. There's nothing fake about what I do. It's predetermined. It's entertainment. Yes, it is. Am I really trying to kill the guy I'm wrestling? Of course not. But I could get hurt anytime. It happens.
Exactly. Exactly. Predetermined entertainment. It's not fake. And I get that some people confuse fake with like something being perceived as a certain way. Like when you see people sell certain moves in wrestling, that's what they're talking about as far as it being fake. Like when you see Batista miss a cue from Mark Henry from getting pushed and then he jumps backwards. Or if you see somebody miss a kick and the person falls over, or you see The Rock do a backflip from a Stone Cold Stunner, that doesn't happen in real life. But it's still real. They still get hurt in the ring. I don't know if you guys have ever taken bumps in the ring. I've had a friend like 4 or 5 years ago, he moved away, where he owns a wrestling training facility, and he allowed me to train in there and take bumps on the mat for like a week straight. Bruh, when I tell you after that week is over, I was this close to putting in vacation days to be off work for an entire week because my back was hurt, bro. They take a lot of damage in the ring. And another interesting thing here, and like he said, there's no safety net. So if you get hurt, you get hurt. There isn't anything fake about wrestling, okay? It may be overselling. It may be predetermined and things like that. Yeah, maybe they oversell some moves, but overall, they are catching that impact. And if you go back to watching, show them that WrestleMania match between Gunther, Sheamus, and Drew McIntyre. Wasn't nothing fake about them chops. Have you seen their chest after the end of that match? That's nothing fake about that. So I want to continue my next point with this clip from DJ Vlad, where Ken Shamrock is talking about how much injury he sustained in UFC versus how much he sustained in WWE. So I'm going to go ahead and play this really quick. I'm going to alter the tones and everything like that so I won't get hit with a strike or a block or anything. Go ahead and listen to this.
During the course of your WWF career, do you feel like you hurt yourself more doing pro wrestling or MMA?
Oh, no doubt. Pro wrestling is where I get more damage. I got more damage. MMA is an area where I was good, right? So when I went into a fight, I could finish a guy in a minute, 2 minutes, and on to the next. When I went into a pro wrestling ring, I had to give them my body. Like, it wasn't like I could defend myself and stop them from slamming me. They're going to slam me because that's part of the program. So I had to do that.
So he basically tells us he suffered more injuries in WWE than he did in UFC, which makes sense. I mean, in UFC, like he said, you know, you have the opportunity to control how much damage you're going to take, especially if you're really good. And if you're like a submission specialist, you're not going to go, hand to hand with striking somebody. You're not going to do that. I've done taekwondo for a while. Even with the padding in these tournaments, you feel it rattle your cage a little bit. It may not hurt as much as UFC because, you know, their feet are exposed. If you catch a kick to the face, you're going to feel that a lot worse than I did when I was in those sparring tournaments. But at the end of the day, he basically is talking about that mat. And like I said, that stuff hurts. Regardless if you feel like the strikes that they're giving out is real or if it hurts or not, that's a whole different story. But if it does hurt, that's on top of them hitting that mat every single time. When they hit that mat, it hurts. It is plywood with a little bit of cushion on top of it. So you feel every single time that you hit that mat every single time. And to have that level of toughness, to have that level of resilience as far as your body goes, it's amazing. It's amazing. Even, I remember there was an article where Tyson Fury said he would rather stick to boxing than do wrestling because it's a little too gruesome, and at least in boxing, he can dodge the punches and things like that. Basically the same thing that Ken Shamrock said. And I get it. And these people are doing it 6 days out of the week. And back in the day, they used to do it like 7 days out of the week. So that's why you see wrestlers like the Big Show when he came out to AEW. This man is walking like this, like he walking like he got something stuck under his butt, and it looks painful just watching him walk. But it's no disrespect to Big Show, but what I am saying is that when it comes to wrestling, yes, there's overselling. Yes, there's some acting involved. Of course, there's some moves like the eye rake. That's definitely, you could say that that's fake. Okay, they're not really scratching a person's eye, but at the end of the day, they are sustaining injuries in the ring. They are putting their lives on the line. And the bigger thing that I have a lot more respect for wrestlers is that they are the stuntmen, they are the actors, they are the showmen. They are so many things wrapped in one, still putting their body on the line on a night-to-night basis just for our entertainment and for their love for the business. But anyway, I just wanted to have that conversation with you guys. And again, for people who think that wrestling is fake and are aggressive about it, I have no issue with you guys. I'm saying these things in joke, but I'm just stating my side of the argument. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section. You guys gonna do it anyways? Am I tripping? Is this a false comparison? Is this not tantamount to what I'm trying to say? Let me know in the comment section. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Salute, peace, have a good day.